up and see if you had any changes. Hello and good morning. I'm just doing a couple things real quick. Bam. Share now. Bam. Today's guest is Steven. He's brought some Ultramarines. Go ahead and say hi, Steve. Tell everybody what you're bringing while I'm kind of finishing up some stuff.
I brought a Iron Spearhead detachment of Ultramarines. Got a good mix of bodies and vehicles. I have a Tech Marine with Assault Intercessors. He does have the Target Auxiliary Web enhancement on him. I have a regular heavy 5-man heavy intercessor with no leader. Phobos Lieutenant with Infiltrators. They do have that 10 or the comms array where you can't deploy within 12 inches of them, which I'm hoping comes in handy a little bit. 2 Redemptors, a Land Raider that's going to have some Centurions and some Hellblasters inside, a Predator Annihilator and a Ballistus Dreadnought, and just for some fun shenanigans, a Vindicare Assassin.
Nice. I like it. I like it. All right. Edit settings. Read event. Should be here. And save. I'm just making sure the YouTube chat's up, and then I'm going to do a sound check, so hopefully you guys all heard him. And we will be rocking and rolling. All right. Those are lists I just dropped in the chat. And bap, bap. All right. As we all know, Data Slate is live today. It came out literally right before he got here. We're going to see if anything changed for him. We're not going to incorporate any points adjustments, but if there's any big rules changes, we're going to make sure we use those so everybody can kind of see him in action. We got Space Marines, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any Desolators?
No Desolation Marines.
All right. Well, it looks like the only change.
Would they get a points or a rule?
Change bullet points.
Okay.
So it's one of those like. So if you had any changes, it's just on points.
Oh, okay, good.
So, and we're not worried about that. So perfect. But what we are going to do. Oh, let me make sure my audio is working. And then what we are going to do is we're going to use the Drukhari one. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Oh, I'm not even live on Twitch. What a goose.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm live on YouTube, so it's at least live. OBS. Start. Hey, now we're working on Twitch. Sorry about that, guys. All right, live. Let's make sure we got audio. Come on. It says I'm live. Please.
Be nice to us today.
All right, there we go. Perfect. So, yes, we have Steven. He's got his Ultramarines. He just walked everybody through the list. They're also posted in the chat if you want to look at them. All right. And I'm, of course, bringing my Drukhari. My list is on there, but I'm going to walk everybody through it because, Steven, this is his second game against Drukhari, and coincidentally, his first game was against me back in 9th edition. They're not as killy.
Okay.
It's been a rough adjustment period for me. But so what we have here is we have Talos. We have 2 units of 2. Each one's got 5 attacks in melee.
Okay.
They'll be 8, 2, 3.
Okay.
So that means they'll be 8, 3, 3 when they're empowered. And we'll get to that in a minute if you're watching. This guy right here, he's got a 9-inch bubble of when I spend one of my power tokens. On a 4-up, he refunds it immediately.
Okay.
So he's a support dude. These guys are chunky. They're going to be kind of tough to shift. They also have anti-vehicle dev wounds guns that are 3 damage
vehicles
each.
by chance?
They're monsters.
Monsters, okay.
Yep. And then each one also has a flamer.
Okay.
So these are Scourges. We've got 1 unit of 5. 4 of them have Dark Lances, which are single shot, strength 12, -3, D6 +2.
Okay.
So there's better las cannons.
Okay.
And then the other 4 have what are called Haywire. They're 2 shots each. Anti-vehicle 4-up, dev wounds, 3 damage.
Ooh.
So that unit's going to do 8 dice, and if they go through to your vehicles, you just don't get a save.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
This is Lilith. She slaps. If you have the infantry keyword and she touches you, you're picking it up, man. Like, that's just what she does. She's 8 attacks each. She'll be strength 4, I believe, neg 3, going to neg 4 for being empowered.
Okay.
Anti-infantry 2 up. But she's 1 damage. So she's going to have to, like, really load up on you. But she also has sustained hits 2. So with full hit rerolls hitting on 2s, fishing for 6s, I can usually get about 12 to 16 hits with her 8 attacks. And then once per game, she gets a 12 attack instead of 8.
Ooh, real good.
Yep. Incubi, they're 3 attacks each. They're all melee. They have no guns. 3 attacks each, strength 4, neg 2, 2 damage. And then Drazar gives them +1 to wound. Drazar is 3 damage swings at strength 6 with dev wounds, or he's 2 damage each with twin linked.
Okay.
Yep. And then obviously he gets the same +1 to wound. I'm going to have 20 Cabalites. Those are just my base troops.
Right.
5 of them have splinter rifles, which are just anti-infantry 3 up. There's no AP there or anything.
Okay.
They'll each have 1 Dark Lance, 1 Shredder, 1 Blaster, and 1 Splinter Cannon, which I know are just words.
Okay.
But really what it comes down to is one's going to have a really good anti-infantry gun. One's going to have a really good anti-vehicle gun. One's going to have a strength 6 flamer. And then one's going to have just like a all-around solid weapon. And then the rest of them just have plank shots.
Okay. Sounds like it should be a good, at least in firing, a little even match there.
Yep. These 2 boats right here, and unfortunately, they're not really easy to tell the difference between all 3 of them, but this one is different. If you look, it's got the little standing platforms instead of the little pintle mounts. Okay. So these have like little turret mounts on the side. Gotcha. This is just a transport. These 2 are Ravagers, and then each one will just throw 9 shots, strength 5, neg 2, 2 damage. Okay. And then the Tantalus. Yes. It is a transport. It holds up to 16. It has 12 shots at strength 10, -2, 2 damage. And then in melee, it throws 6 dice at strength 8, neg 1, 2 damage. Okay. And it has firing deck 16. So everything inside it
can shoot out.
Right. And it moves the profiles, obviously, to the vehicle. So whatever's buffing the vehicle also gets buffed. So like when I spend a power token on this, everything that's shooting on the inside gets reroll hits as well.
So you're basically Drukhari version of a Land Raider.
Yes, except it's T10, 4 up save, 5 up invuln.
Right, versus my T12.
Yeah.
But it sounds like shot-wise.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, it's a lot of dice. That's the main thing, is it's a lot of dice. It tank shocks with 8 dice, and then its ability is when it charges. On a 2-up, you take mortal wounds. So, like, if I get the tank shock you and I get the shock prow to go off, you're probably taking like 4 to 8 mortal wounds when it charges you.
Right.
So that's the main thing. Outside of that, I've got 2 Venoms. These allow me to combat squad units, and then they're also, all my transports are firing deck, so everything that's in them gets to shoot all the time.
Okay.
But they let me combat squads. So what's going to happen is my 5 splinter rifles are going to go in the Venoms.
Okay.
The 4 dudes with the weird goofy weapons, and then the sergeant are going to go in here.
Okay.
And then the Incubi and Drazar are going to go in here. And then the Archon will go in one of these, and I'll just put the Archon on it so you always know where he's at.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Do you have any questions, buddy?
No, sir.
All right, we are going to play Search and Destroy, which is the table quarters with the 9-inch bubble in the middle. We're going to play Take and Hold, which is at the end of each command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each objective they control, capping at 15. So it's not 1, 2 more. It's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Got it.
All right. Let me get my chat back up here. And then once, I assume you aren't using the data slate. So that's actually what we were talking about, Dan. Sorry I missed that. We're going to not use the points, but we're going to incorporate my 1 minor rule change. We already checked to see if Steven had any, and he didn't. We talked about it, and he's cool with it. So we're not going to use the points changes, but we're going to use my 1 minor rule change. And as we start deploying, I'll kind of talk about my thoughts and feelings over my data slate a little bit more. And they're not positive. And then we're going to do sweep and clear. In this mission, if a player, it just gives everything sticky objectives. And that's it. So, all right, buddy. If you're ready, we'll go ahead and roll off for attacker defender. Woo! I got a 3, and you got a 4. Would you like to deploy first, or would you like me to deploy first, sir?
I would like you to deploy first, sir.
Okay. I have 0 forward deploys or scout moves.
Okay.
What I will do is I will put 1 unit of these in strat reserves.
Okay.
Do I put both in strat reserves? No. And then I will put my... That's a shooty dreadnought and 2 redemptors, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And they are as is with plasma guns.
I think what we'll do is we'll put 1 unit of Talos in reserves. And then we're going to put my Scourges with the Haywire. And they have deep strike, so they just get to go in deep strike.
Mm-hmm.
My Witches and Lilith. She's gonna hood surf in the party boat.
10-4.
And then my Cabalites. Boop. Boop. I almost called him by his nickname, and I try not to do that on stream.
I was going to say.
We have a nickname for Drazar, and I try not to use it on stream because it's a little
PG-13.
It's a little crude. So he's going to go. So that's what's in this party boat. And then these are not transports. And then we've just got the splinter rifles. So I'll put a splinter rifle in one, and then I'll put the Archon in the other so that you can always see where the Archon is.
Gotcha.
I do foresee a lot of incubi in my future, which is fine because that's actually the route I was heading anyway. My buddy John and I were talking about that. So I get to drop first. Reserves deep strike. Do we want that Tantalusy in deep strike? No, I think we can start with it on the table.
Okay.
I think what we're going to do, though, is we're going to take this Venom right here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be a liar, and I'm going to pull these guys out of the transport, if that's fine with you.
That's fine with me.
Because I'm going to just put them right here to start with.
Okay.
I forgot everything has sticky objectives for this mission. So we're going to hide them like some little bitches. Right there. Is he? Yeah, he's short enough. He can just fit under there. And then it'll be your drop.
I will be taking the regular heavy intercessor squad and putting them basically on my home objective.
He is a nice guy. Let me use my new rule. For those that don't know, while he's doing that, Drukhari got a slight rules update in the data sheet or data slate. When you empower a unit, if they are making a melee attack, you get to improve your AP by 1. That does open the door for certain units to get a little bit better. The downside is that it doesn't help a lot of the units that already just don't do anything. Witches with Lilith are going to be pretty solid because we'll be looking at strength 4, neg 3 swings. But witches without Lilith, not going to feel so good because they're still just strength 3. The Tantalus is going back here. This does move 16, and its guns are assault.
Ooh.
I've got to remake its base. Its base broke, but
it's all right. We'll be putting the Predator Annihilator right back here.
Yeah, it's the autocannon one, right? No, it's the last cannon.
Last cannon one.
Ha! You'd have been better off with the autocannons, boy.
Yeah, that's what the Land Raider's for.
That's fair. My stuff literally all dies to bolt guns.
Oh, and there's when Space Marines, there's never a shortage of them.
That's fair. All right. We got these are stealth, just so you know. So -1 to hit for shooting.
Okay.
Do you have forward deploy boys or no?
I do. The infiltrators I can place pretty much right out in
just 9 inches out away from me in my deployment zone.
Yep.
So that's going to go right there. So
okay.
We should be in behind your drop. The stream title wasn't changed since your last video. It still says Wood Elves Dive on Twitch. What the heck? I just changed it. Oh, I didn't hit done.
We will put...
It might be fixed now, Dan. Let me know. I forgot to hit the save button. What a goose I am.
1 Redemptor Dreadnought right here.
But what if you didn't? right?
That's why I got a second.
Oh, all right. That's cool. So he can go somewhere else, right?
Exactly. We spread the love with the barely dead guys already operating it.
Okay. We'll put you. At least you're slow. Hey, my doctor's calling me, but I am not answering that right now. I'll have to call him later anyway. We're gonna hold off on this one.
Okay.
Oh God, don't do that. We will put
don't break it.
this. Whatever, dude. They break all the time. These things are so spindly. But yeah, so yep. Also, the camera on the right side of the board is trying to focus. God dang, man. And I'm not god danging you, Dan. I actually appreciate the feedback. I just keep changing it every stream, and for whatever reason, it. You go ahead, drop.
I am. I'm thinking.
Yep.
We will set second Redemptor right back.
Turning it back on because it's the autofocus. Configure video.
There you go.
Camera control. Auto. Apply. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nick? Well, if you've got time, we're just starting. That handsome fella's going there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then that boat does have one dark lance, just so you know.
Okay.
This one. One teeny tiny little dork lance. Okay, your drop.
We will set the Tech Marine with the 5-man assault intercessor squad right here.
Check Twitch while you're doing that. I think I fixed the title issue. What a goose I am. All right, what do we need?
So I got lovely people out there helping you out too.
Yeah, see? Like I told you, it's not that hard. Everybody just tells you when you're wrong.
Except they're more polite about it.
All right. I think. Edit stream info. Yep, it's good now. Perfect. All my ladies checking out them sugar lumps. We're gonna put you right here. These all have access to a -1 to wound strat, just so you know.
Then forward.
I'll just kind of ask you as we go about your strats, because like I said, I don't know what your detachment is.
That's fine. I'll open it up to it here once I get I got some objective markers too.
Well, these are for my pain tokens.
Gotcha.
Yep.
We will do the Ballista's Dreadnought.
Look at all them dice.
Right.
He throws a lot of dice. Do you want them on the footprint or off of it, buddy? Yep.
No,
that's why I wanted to make sure.
No, that was my error.
No. That's why we talk about it, man. All right.
And I do appreciate that.
All right. What we got? That's down. Talos. Where's 9 at? Least. I forgot you had that Land Raider sitting over there waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting
to take names.
So that'll go there.
Okay.
We're going to bring it back just a smidge.
I am going to put... And I forgot I do have forward deploy with my Vindicare too.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him... He's going to be underneath, but I'm going to have him on top just to show where he's at.
Yep. I gotcha. All right. My one boat that I just didn't base because I'm a goose. We'll put right here.
Okay.
We'll put it. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so the extra pip of AP does benefit some of the units that the data slate gave. You know, Hellions going to strength 4, neg 2 damage is pretty solid. Incubi going to neg 3 is pretty good, especially when you consider that they and Drazar also got another points drop. So did Hellions. But the problem is that, like, by and large, it doesn't fix a lot of the issues that the book has. You know, like witches still don't really do much. Racks still don't really do much.
I put my 5-man infiltrator with the Phobos lieutenant under there.
Okay.
That way we can
Yeah.
start strong.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have much left to drop, do I?
I got 2 more things on my side I got to drop.
Them and them?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, woo! The ghost.
It's haunted.
We're going to put these talos right here.
That's
and
pretty
they
good.
are measured by base.
They're measured by base. Then we will put this lovely Land Raider
somewhere else.
right here.
Okay. Okay, I can get behind that because now we can. Because you don't have anything that'll teleport you, right?
No, none of those shenanigans.
Because I think then we can just put scourges here. Does that move 8 or 10?
What?
The Redemptors. 8?
10.
10?
I believe it's 10.
Even if it's 10, you're not going to be able to clear that footprint in order to shoot me.
Nope, it's 8. My fault.
Oh, even better. And you didn't have any assault weapons? You can't give them assault weapons?
No.
Okay. Then, yeah, we can put that there. Those are off the table. That's in the transport. That can get moved over here. And I'm done, sir. Everything else is either in deep strike or it's in reserves.
My last little fun thing I have is just this 5-man of heavies for the sake of it. Some of my data cards a little more organized here for me. Since this is the first time using them, I don't know why I grabbed
All right.
them.
Yeah, I'll grab some hard cards. Usually I just randomize it in the app, but we'll grab objective cards and then we'll be rolling off to see who goes first.
All right.
Pokemon, go. 4.
4.
1.
1.
Okay.
Okay is right.
5.
1.
All right, I go first.
And I'm not mad at that.
I don't know that I want to, but I get to. Steven, sir, would you like to cut?
Yes, sir.
Do you need a stack?
I will get mine. I got mine in my bag.
Yep. Perfect, perfect. All right, my man. I have...
Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. I start with 5 pain tokens.
Okay.
My army gives me 3, and then I get 1 for having an Archon and 1 for having a Succubus.
Okay.
And then to generate more, I either have to kill your units or you have to fail battle shock tests.
Okay.
Holy cow. This is all since the data slate, buddy.
Oh, wow.
The number of people who are like, did you see? Are you looking? What do you think?
It's horrible. Would you mind cutting here for me real quick?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. We both gain a command point. Do I have my markers down here? I don't. So
Mine
I
is
guess
this green die right here. If you need a D20, sir, I do got plenty.
I've got some spin downs. I just usually use like a magic life counter tracker.
I got you.
So I go to 1. Okay. Command phase, good talk. That was real fast. Let's go ahead and get some objectives. I get 2. We got capture enemy outpost and a tempting target.
Are you going to keep those?
Yeah, I'll keep them both.
Tempting target.
Yep, so one of the no man's land objectives.
We will have you go for this one. Number 4.
You got it, buddy. There we go. All right, so let me throw something on there so I remember that I need to be tempted by that target. You got like 3 or 4 dudes over there?
I got the Phobos lieutenants on it with 2 dudes, possibly a third at the tip on the circle, which they have lieutenants OC1 and infiltrators are OC1 as well, so it's probably at least a 4 there right now.
Okay, so he could... A little rude. All right, so let's start moving. These guys move 7. Do we advance them? Is there a reason not to? They're not really shooting at anything. So we're going to advance the Talos there, the green ones. 1 whole inch. All right. Boop. 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 All right. Drazar's going to get in with his little hood rats.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get back in the Tantalus now that we've stickied the objective, sir.
Drukhari filth on it.
Yeah, got it all sticky. All right, so if I just do this, I get to shoot you. And then it's funny.
It is.
All right, so that can get to there. So I think we gotta.
Choices.
Do I advance it to make sure it can get on there? Right, because we're here. Yeah. I think we gotta advance it. It's either that or I put the cab lights out. But I don't want the cab lights to die right away. Yeah, I think we still drop the cab lights out. So we're gonna move it. It's an inch away. We're just about an inch there.
Okay.
After it moves, the cab lights are gonna disembark.
Okay.
Wholly within 3. And we're just gonna take it. Because they're OC2.
Fair enough. You will get it for sure.
We'll put 4 on there. Give me that tempting target.
It's a good way to start the match.
Give me your cornbread. Little funny story behind that. Gentleman I was in the military with. Real silly goose.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We had this sergeant, and he was a bigger guy.
Okay.
And we were all chow, and we had this dude. He wasn't in my unit. He was in another unit, and he second 4. That's the furthest guy back. That's the sergeant. So if we measure back to back, the sergeant would be here, which means that guy would be there. I think, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So anyway, we're in the chow hall,
Mm-hmm.
and we got this dude. His name is Freebird.
Good nickname.
Freebird, something like that. I don't know. That's his actual name. And it's like a Thanksgiving meal type of thing.
Right.
And there's cornbread, man. And this dude is Freeborn. That was his name. Is a squad leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just like Freeborn's a big shit talker, scrawny little white kid, all redheaded and freckled and stuff. Just a goofy looking dude. Right. All of a sudden, Sergeant Hayes just like slaps his meaty bear paw on Freeborn's hand or plate and just snatches the cornbread right off his plate. Right? And we're all just sitting there, and it's just like he just looks at me, he's like, "Give me your cornbread, cracker!" And all right. And all he could do was just sit there and be like, "Yes, Sergeant."
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So it's probably not as funny to some of you guys watching as it is to me because like I can see it in my head. But I think we just move you back.
Right.
I think we move you over here. And I think these can just kind of chill out here. And I think that's my first movement phase, buddy. I think we're going to go to the shooting phase.
The fun phase.
We're going to spend 1 here. I disagree. I prefer the fight phase. We're going to spend 1 here because I have that handsome fella. I get to roll a die. And I get it back. Yay! Look at that handsome dude. So, boop, boop, boop. All right. We're going to shoot the Tantalus into all those homies on that objective.
Let's do it.
Now, they will obviously have cover. We're going to start with the Shredder. Gets 5 auto hits.
Ooh, nice.
These are strength 6, so wounding on 3s. So it's just going to be 3 saves.
Okay.
which should just be a 3-up for 99% of your army.
It is, yes, it is. Failed 1.
1 damage, sir.
One's got 1 wound remaining.
Let's see. We got that. You're out of range of the blast pistol, so I can't really shoot that. So I guess we move to the splinter cannon. These are going to hit on 4s because it's the boy inside.
Okay.
They are going to re-roll because of the token, and then 6s explode. So we're going to re-roll all 3 of those because they all missed. We get 2 hits. They're anti-infantry 3-up, so I'm wounding on 3s. It's going to be 1 -1, so 1 base save.
1 3-up, 6.
Nice. And then we've got, I guess we'll just do the Tantalus gun next. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. So it's going to be 12 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Boop. Boop. We'll roll these out here. That's crazy.
Nice.
12 hits. These are strength 10, so they're going to wound you on 2s. It's going to be 10 wounds, sir. -2, so 4-ups because of cover.
You said 10?
Yes, sir. And they're 2 damage each.
8.
Chris, did you see the new Drukhari detachment? Ignore cover and lance when disembarking from a transport and can shut off Overwatch.
You said 2 damage each, correct, for each fail?
Yes, sir. So it's a dead Marine per fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you wipe the squad.
I get a pain token.
And then I do have a 4-up feel no pain for my Phobos lieutenant here.
Okay.
So I do got to roll those 2 real quick.
Okay, so one was enough to go through on him?
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 4-ups. I get it both. Nothing.
Nice.
So the lieutenant's still there.
Well, he's going to eat a blaster now.
Okay.
This is on 3s, re-rolling.
Ooh.
And then strength 8, so 2s. 1 -4, which would be -3.
So you 6 up.
You can do it.
1.
D6 damage. 2 damage.
2 4s. Get them both. 2 damage. So
all right.
He's down to, should be 2.
And then a Dark Lance on 4s. Hits on 2s. 1 -3, so a 5-up for you, it sounds like, with cover.
1.
1.
Got it.
Nice. All right. How far back is he?
He's kind of in the corner.
That's like not a makeable charge, probably. But it's funnier if I do. And it doesn't hurt me to try.
No, you got a lot of bodies who could at least get something towards them.
Well, I would just charge it with the boat.
Right.
Because it's funny.
Ram the building
4
down.
Dark Lances going here. On 4s, re-rolling.
Who are you going towards? The
Redemptor.
Okay.
That's all I can really see. 3 hits. Strength 12.
Strength 12. I got toughness 10.
3s. 1 -3, sir.
1 5-up. No, how much damage is it?
D6 plus 2.
Okay.
6 damage.
I get to lose 1 of those, so 5.
Oh, they still have damage reduction?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So you take 5, so he is down to 7.
And then after they shoot, they get to scoot.
Placing this die here for how much he's got counting down.
I don't know if it was the right play, but it's the one we made. All right. That's my shooting phase. We're going to roll a charge.
See if you can get back in
Yeah.
here. All right, let's see it.
I'm not really worried about if he makes it. 10.
That should, I would say, do it.
Shoot me a link, Alex. If it's real, shoot me a link. Because if that's real, like, I'm definitely running that.
And you're what, from the hall?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to be like right here.
Okay. So we get to... We just
you go.
need to do that. All right. On a 2-up, he takes some mortal wounds. How many depends on what I roll. A 3 should just be a D3. 1 mortal wound.
No feel, no pain damage on that one, right? Mortals, yep, mortals.
No, you still get your feel no pain. You always get the feel no pain.
Got
Hell yeah. And then we'll go ahead and spend a pain token on it.
Okay.
So he's empowered. He's all juiced up. He's going to get
Roids.
6 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. So it's going to be 4 hits, and then these are going to wound you on 2s because they're strength 8.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 neg 2s for 2 because he's empowered.
So 4 4-ups. How much damage are they each?
2 each.
2 each. So I failed 2. So we're going to do this for each one, 2 at a time because of my field no pain. So for the first one, he's dead.
Okay, so we get another pain token.
And you got that. I'm just going to slide this over for a second. There we go.
Well, Alex, I'll definitely check that out because that is exactly how I want them to play. Evidently, they got a whole new detachment, Drukhari did.
Oh.
And it's Lance when disembarking from a transport. Let's go. That's what I'm about.
That would be nice for you guys.
Right, because that's what witches need is something to make them able to better hit above their weight class because, like, they just don't.
Right.
So that's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I did get... Oh, I got to put my missions in here. I went first. And then I had capture enemy outpost, and I had attempting target. I do get a tempting target. I'm going to discard at the end for a CP on capture enemy outpost. And then it'll go to your turn, and I'll go to 3.
Alrighty. I will go up to 2. Draw my 2 cards for my missions. I got Assassination and Deploy Teleport Homer. And I don't think you have... I could possibly get some Assassination.
I have no characters on the table. You'd have to kill the transports.
Well, I mean, that can still be done.
Yep, just so you know. And you got Assassination and what was the other one?
Deploy Teleport Homer.
Deploy the homers.
Which, that is not actually going to be that hard to do. Because I forgot what's in... I just remembered what I put in my Land Raider. And I can drop that right off on the center of the battlefield if I need to. So now I'm just thinking here what I'm going to do movement-wise.
All right.
So we will move my Land Raider with its lovely 12-inch movement. And we're counting that it can go through here, right?
These footprints you can just move over
Okay.
with these little pieces. This you'd have to just move around the building.
Okay. So we are going to pretty much pop him right here.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we're going to scoot him a little more. Pretty much he's just dead center in there.
You got it, buddy.
And the Centurions are going to come out.
Yeah, they are.
Because of that lovely assault ramp roll.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to pretty much pile around here, these chunk boys. That way.
Boys is thick.
Oh, yeah. And they do got grav guns to make things even more fun.
Yeah.
And we will actually disembark the Hellblasters.
Yep.
On the other side, because they will work on the Deploy Teleport Homer. This Redemptor is going to move right here. So he can get just lane shots all day here. These guys move 5, which we're just going to move them 5 up. This Redemptor is going... Ooh, if I advance him, I can get on that objective. We're going to advance him.
I am watching. I'm just reading. They did actually give Drukhari a new detachment, and I'm just flipping through it real quick.
You're fine.
So if they disembark from a transport, the unit gains ignore cover for their ranged attacks, and melee attacks have lance. Phantasmal Smoke. While they're wholly within 6 inches of a transport, they get stealth and cover.
Mm-hmm.
Sadistic fulcrum. These are the enhancements. Wow. Okay, that's really good then. Each
So you
time
might
you
have gotten
expend,
some.
and these aren't locked like my other ones are locked to characters,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the biggest issue. Is like this enhancement can only go on a witch, whereas these look like they're for anything. Each time you expend a
And the Pred's going to go right here, so he can just see in this lane he's not on the footprints.
oh, see, Alex, I don't know if you're still on there. Nope, you're not. All right, I was gonna say this is awesome. This is how Drukhari should feel. It's a lot of interaction with their transports and stuff like that.
Which one of your transports, by the way, had a character in it?
This one and this one.
I forgot the oath.
And that one.
I did forget the
That's
oath
fine.
moment.
Go ahead and pick one.
We're going to go with
this one.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I'll just put a little thing here so I remember it's oath.
You're good. Yep, that was just my fault.
Bear's unit destroys an enemy unit in the fight phase. If that enemy... Oh, yeah, see? Like, these are good. Oh, man. These are really solid strats. Where's tax? Roll D6 for each embark model.
I think we're going to start with this into my shooting phase.
Okay. All right, I better put this down then.
No,
now I need to pay attention.
The Hellblasters are going to deploy teleport homers, so they can't shoot.
You got it, buddy. So
I don't have anything in your deployment zone, so I can't worry about it there.
Right. Get you that sweet little 3-pointer, though.
We will do the Centurions right into that oath target. And so, like I said...
hold up. If this changes anything, you got to remember that these block line of sight.
I think they have... What was their ability? Makes a ranged attack reroll hit roll of 1 if I am within range of the objective marker I control. If I am, I also get to reroll the hit roll instead.
All footprints just block line of sight.
That's fine. So it's what, -1 to hit?
No, you just can't see it.
Okay.
That's why I said if it changes how you want to position anything in here, I don't mind.
No.
It's just, or if you want to change your oath's target, because if you don't have line of sight, you obviously can't see it.
Yeah, let me go oath
on this one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Blast them out.
Yep. So in 10th edition, most games, if it has a footprint, it's going to block line of sight unless you're wholly within it.
10-4.
You know, so it's one of those you want to, that obviously you didn't know that. That's why we're going to just let you swap the O's target.
Right. That's my fault.
But yeah, so just so you understand that interaction, like forests don't technically block line of sight, but you're never going to see forests on a table. Right. And if you do, most people are just going to run them as ruins, and they'll just look like forests because forests don't really do much.
Gotcha. Then we are going to shoot with some grav cannons.
Okay, and you're just re-rolling everything, so we're not even going to worry about making it -1 to hit.
All right. Well, first we get 3 attacks because there's 3 of them. They each have 3.
Let's go.
Anti-vehicle 2 up.
Well, you're hitting on 3s, re-rolling right now?
Well, I mean, I only missed 2, and I'm not even. I'm going to say.
Well, you gotta hit. Anti-vehicle is the wound roll.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. So even there.
Yeah. But you're re-rolling all your hit rolls.
Sir. Yes. And what's your toughness on that thing?
Anti-vehicle 2 up, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's 2. See, I'm not in it. That's cocked. Good. So you got 4 coming your way. Strength 6.
Well, what's the rend? AP.
-1.
Okay. Those 1s and 2s that you just put over there, you get to re-roll, buddy, because of O's. Those are your hit rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, there's too many re-rolls. That's even better. So you got another 5.
And then 2 ups to wound them. Remember, it's hit, then wound. Yep. So 4 more?
Yeah, 4 more.
All right. Let's see if we can do this. Wow. How many damage each?
They are 3 damage each.
Oh, it's very dead.
Does it go boom?
It does.
Ooh.
So my Venom, the little guy, is going to take 3.
Okay.
And then is this one N6? It is. It'll take 3.
Wow.
Let's go. Kill my own stuff. See, this is what I get, man. I'm all excited about the new detachment, and the game's just like, nah, dude. You better knock that shit off.
Not today, good sir.
So that has 3 left. And then that comes off the table.
Well, then they're done with shooting, essentially.
Yes, sir.
The Land Raiders are not in line of sight of anything. It's fine where it's at. My damaged Redemptor does see your, what are the heart
Scourges here.
scourges?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was worried that was going to be the issue had I poked myself up.
And how many are in that squad? 5?
5.
Okay, so I don't get the blast.
You will get +1 for blast.
+1. Oh, okay, perfect. So we will do supercharged plasma hits. D6 +2 because of the.
There's no reason to supercharge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're 1 wound and they're T3.
Yeah, let's not do that then. But
do I before you? I'm not looking.
You're good.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to LFR them, which is -1 to hit. I think I will do that here.
Okay.
So it's just -1 to your hit rolls.
Well, only.
So you're going to hit
attacks.
on 4s.
4s. All right. So 4s. Reroll those.
Why?
Iron Storm Spearhead roll.
Oh, does that reroll hit rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it all of them, or is it a hit roll?
One. My bad.
Okay,
well,
that's
I'll take
okay.
the one that went through anyway.
That's fine. It's one of those like I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you got 2 hits so far.
2. What is your toughness?
You're wounding on 2s, buddy.
You got 1.
Okay. Is it a hit and a wound, or a hit or a wound?
Or.
Okay. So 5 up invuln. Woo! 1 dies.
Yeah, a very dead one.
Yeah.
And they do have fly, correct?
Yes.
All right, Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have poked them
2
out
shots.
so far.
And the anti-fly 2 is the wound, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
3s. Both go through.
All right. 4s, but that's okay.
1. Oh, well, I mean, they were clear.
Yeah. I make my invuln though.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Gatling cannon is 8 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, heard. These do got dev wounds.
Okay.
4s. 3 of them go through. And dev wounds is on a 6 up. They just call mortal, correct?
Yep. If you get a 6 or a
don't
critical.
even get.
Okay. Strength on that gun? Is it 5?
Yes.
Okay, so nothing moves because they're T3. Gotcha.
And then you are at least 2 bolter shots in range, so 4s again. You get 1. It's going to be 4s. 3s. Twin lengths.
Aw, rude.
Nope.
Yeah.
And that's it for that dreadnought. Now we're going to go to this dreadnought, and we are going to go into the Taloses.
Okay.
So D6 +1 shots.
Those are worth supercharging into.
Okay, I will supercharge them.
T7, they have a 3-up save, a 6-up invuln, a 5-up feel no pain, and I'm going to make them -1 to wound until the end of the phase.
Okay, yeah, then we get supercharged. 3 shots, so still 3s.
Nice. And then 4s to wound because of the -1 to wound.
2.
That's rude. They're 3 damage each?
They are, yes.
5-up feel no pain. Oh, he takes 2 damage.
Wow. Wow. 8
God.
shots from the Gatling cannon.
Oh, God. Why would you do this?
3s. That's pretty good.
And then you'll woo me on 6s with that one.
Good thing those are also devastating.
That's right.
Nothing. Not even going to chance for the 1.
That's fair.
2 bolter shots because you're not in rapid fire range.
Okay.
Both go through.
Yep, and 6s.
Twin lengths.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
And Icarus rocket pod. Or do they have
They fly. Let's go.
Right. D3 shots. 1 shot. 3 up. Good.
And then 2 up.
Good.
Make it. Because your anti supersedes my -1 to wound.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Not really anything worthwhile to charge. I have no line of sight really on anything else. Unless my ballistas has to see through my Redemptor in order for those. So we will actually call it an end turn.
Okay. Are you keeping assassination?
No, I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay, so you get your command point.
Yep. I'm up to 3.
Yeah.
I did get my deployed teleport homer.
Yep, I got you there. You're going to discard there. We're going to go here. At the top, I'm going to control 2 objectives. Missions, we're going to have Bring It Down.
Ooh,
Yeah. And Extend Battle Lines.
those are pretty good.
I can bring it down, boy. Bring down the house. Who that is? Good. I'm glad Repentia went down because I think they're very good, and I don't think they're insanely overpointed, but they definitely need a little bit of love. And Zephyrim are it's just what I like, man. I've been looking at that new detachment, and that has got me all over it. Bring it down and extend battle lines for missions. That one is one or more in my DZ, which I do. That's cute.
So I don't get victory points till the start of my turn.
Right, right.
So I'm hoping
They
it
don't
keeps at the 3.
We can just shoot. What do we want? Do these have flamers?
No. They are the grav guns and the missiles.
We can get to here easily. So we're gonna disembark. No, we're not. We're not there yet. We're getting ahead of ourselves, buddy.
Are you also going to be bringing anything in from Deep Strike or reserves this
Well, that's
turn?
at the end of my movement phase, but probably.
Okay, I just was curious
Yeah.
to know if you were planning on it or not.
Yep. I appreciate. So these guys will just kind of
Mosey on over here.
Yep, we're gonna get on up.
That power fist.
I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So you better hope you get that. Bring it down on him.
That's my goal. Is we're gonna try and just shoot you, not fight you. My guys don't fight so good. Well, those fight pretty well, but not into him.
Yeah.
These boys are gonna. Ooh, do we get them in?
I mean, like I said, you still got sticky objectives.
I do. That's why I put that little shiny die over there. Let's do. Man. Ooh. Let's come back to that. That's
making you think twice over there.
We're gonna advance my witches. I do have advance in charge with a stratagem.
Okay.
So getting the furthest one out to here, and then another 8, and then another 3 basically gets one all the way to the footprint.
And they're gonna disembark there.
Yep. Okay. And then I'll just start putting the witches out here.
Oh. Let's hope that Land Raider stays alive this turn.
Well, the Land Raider will stay alive. I don't think I have anything in position to kill it. My goal is to try and get rid of everything else.
Yeah. That I do believe it would be a good thing there for you.
Okay, so that's that. That's that. I think we can.
What's the save on these guys? Oh, wow. I didn't realize Centurions had
These
a
are
2-up save.
Yeah.
I thought they were back at the 3-up. It's their movement that just kills them.
Yeah. No, they are very slow.
What do you expect, though, from one basically a foot slogging, like, mobile turret?
Right. 5, 7, and 5. Yep. So we'll just bounce this like this. Because you have to go whoop for flying stuff now.
Right.
We can throw a cheeky dark lance at him at least.
Force field.
All right. So this, we'll just go 16 here. So it's just going to move at 16. And we're just going to kind of reposition it like this.
Okay.
All right. So we should have a nice little lane here, maybe. Definitely on the boys. Definitely still on the Dreadnought. Yep. And then 12. We'll bring this in here. Bam.
Plasma shots.
Lots of those are hell blasters, aren't they?
And they do have the assault version one on there too. So,
do we get them out?
You're gonna have Mr. Draznar come out.
Well, that's not Draznar yet. That's the Archon.
Oh, the Archon. Okay.
But he claps pretty good too. But the boys that are with him don't do anything. So I'm just like, hey, I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe we leave him here. I think actually what we do is we plant the whole squad right here is what we do.
Ooh, you're going to get up and close and personal.
That's how I play, man. This is just who I am.
It's all right. I can respect that for
I'm
sure.
going to put you here, keep you within 9 there. And now I'll bring some stuff out of Deep Strike, right? Where are your 12-inch dudes?
They're gone.
Is that what I killed?
Yeah, that's what you killed. So everything else is 9, unless you had, of course, Inceptors, which you don't.
I don't. We're going to put these handsome fellas here.
Yeah.
We'll have to slide you over just a hair, just so we can get you more side by side. That way we can make sure we can see that Predator in the event that we happen to make Mr. Redemptor go away. Bring in that Tantalusy, let's go. That's right, buddy. I'm here to bash butts and mix guts. All right. So, like, he can't see anything over here because he's not holding within the footprint.
Right.
So he's not shooting. Just, again, I want to make sure we're getting that clarification for you.
Nope, you're good.
Because, like, when we start League, I'm going to just, if you're cool with it, just scoot this just a hair.
You're fine.
No, he didn't have the movement. I'm not going to do that. I forgot I had to.
It's all good.
All right. So now we're going to go into shooting phase, right?
Shooting.
Do I get one? I do. That's crazy. I don't think we need one there.
Do you want one on the Tantalus?
We want one here. And we do want one here. And then we just bank the 2 I have left in my hand, I think.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to start. Dork Lance is going there.
Where are you going?
This Redemptor here that just shot at me because he's rude.
Because he's rude.
On 3s because I didn't move. Because they're heavy.
Pretty helpful.
And then 3s. 3 neg 3, sir. For D6 plus 2 each.
3 5-ups.
Get it.
All miss.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
He takes 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 5 is 16.
He does die.
We got him. We got him, boys.
I'm wondering if I have a stratagem here that I could use.
I have no clue.
That's what I'm looking real quick.
Yeah.
I am going to spend the 1 CP, wow. So bringing me down to 2.
Okay.
For Vengeful Animus.
Okay. Does he get to shoot?
No. Instead of rolling a D6, it inflicted. Do not roll a D6 to determine whether mortal wounds are inflicted by your model's deadly demise ability. Instead, mortal wounds are automatically afflicted.
Well, it's only within 6,
which is me.
So you're gonna only hurt yourself.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I thought you might have had him.
No,
would have been. He is the only reason why I'm doing it.
Okay, so this is, and it did take 3 already. So you could potentially kill that.
Yeah, then I'm going to do it just because of that.
Where do you want to start?
We'll start with my Intercessor. Yeah, my Intercessor
Okay.
Tech Marine. 2.
All right. Just a dead boy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Predator.
1.
So he goes down to 10. And while I'm over here, I'll remove my 1 Intercessor. Did I make someone laugh?
No. Somebody said, that Land Raider won't get hit. It's too close to the center. The place Chris loves so much.
Oh, it's just the center's its new home. And now for your guy.
Yeah. Did you do 3?
2.
So it's got 1 left. I don't know what I did with the die that I put there, but it has 1 left.
It's all right. And we will pick up my Redemptor. It served its purpose well.
And that's 10 to 14 wounds, right?
That is. Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Perfect.
So I think you got your bring it down there.
So this guy's out of range. So the liquefiers are out of range. So we're just going to haywire that handsome fella.
10-4.
So it's going to be 4 shots hitting on 4s, re-rolling hits.
Okay.
And then they're twin linked. So you're going to wound on 4s, re-rolling wounds. So there's 2 hits. All right. And then wounding on 4s, twin linked. You just take 3 damage. It's dev wounds and it's anti-vehicle.
Okay, so he's down to 7.
You failed me. Oh, and they're going to take their 6 here real quick. Sorry.
It's all right.
After they shoot, they get the scoot. Get away.
Yeah, you don't want none.
I don't. Those handsome fellas are going to dump the flamers here.
Into my Vindicare, or?
Yes. And then the Haywire into your Redemptor.
Gotcha. Let me pull up his rulings. Like I said, he's just the only one I don't
Well, I know
too
he's
much
lone
about.
op, but I'm within 12.
You are within 12.
Yeah. It's going to be homeless so fast. All right, so here's the flamers into the Vindicare. 7 auto hits.
Okay.
And these are going to wound on 3s, re-rolling because they're twin link.
Okay.
Woo! So it's going to be 2, 4, 5 neg 1s. But you should have cover on that. So I don't think those ignore cover off the top of my head.
That's weird.
What's up?
It says it has a 6-up save.
Probably has an invuln.
Yeah, 4. So 4.
Yep, so it's just your 4-ups.
That's what I thought.
Perfect.
1 goes through.
Nice. Nice.
How much damage?
1 each.
1. So
Yeah.
he is down to 3.
All right, so now the 4 shots going into the Redemptor on 4s, re-rolling. 3 hits. I like that.
Okay.
And then on 4s, re-rolling. All right. He takes 6 damage.
5 automatically?
Yep. It's
5
dead
damage.
wounds. It'll be 4 then.
Okay.
Because it's 2 instances of 3.
So 4. So he's down to 8.
Okay. All right. The Tantalus
is going into.
We're going to put the Dark Lances here. We're going to put the Blasters here. We're going to put the Shredders and the Splinter Cannons here into these boys. Dark Lances, Blasters, Splinter Cannons.
The ones you're launching into them were the anti-infantry weapons, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to pop 1 for armor contempt on him.
-1 AP?
Yep.
Okay. On these?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I do need them to kind of stick around for a minute.
They're probably eating the Tantalus guns too, if we're being honest.
That's fine.
Because they're 2 damage, so they're not going to do much into your Redemptor. So it'll be Dark Lance, Blaster, basically everything else.
Good with that.
All right, so let's start with the Splinter Cannons. On 4s, re-rolling. I forgot that I had 2. So I only rolled 1 against you last time.
Okay.
But there's 2 of them in the boat.
That's fine.
So boop. All right, so we dropped 2, but they're sustained, so we pick them up.
Okay.
And then they are wounding on 3s because they're anti-infantry. Drop 3, so it's going to be 3 at your base save because of Armor of Contempt.
3 3s. Reroll that one.
Yeah, you're good.
Still good.
A little rude. 2 Shredders. 11 auto hits.
That's mean.
8, 10, 11. You can't make them all, right?
Right. I mean, you could if you're that lucky.
And these are on 3s because they're strength 6. So we've got 6 saves, no AP.
6 3s. Failed 1.
Yeah.
1's dead or 1 damage?
1 damage.
1 damage. All right.
You're out of the blast pistol range. So I guess we just have the Tantalus guns. 6, 8, 10. And these are on 3s, re-rolling.
And these are going into
The boys.
Yep.
Because they're 2 damage.
Okay.
No point in putting them into the Dreadnought. Okay. And then these wound on 2, sir.
Wound on 2, sir.
12 neg 2s. So neg 1s. And it's dead boy each.
12 4-ups. So 9.
You just don't want him making his charges. That's fair, man. Usually if I can get in there, is clutch.
You said dead boy each, and
Yeah, they're 2 damage each.
So
it'll be 4 ups
kill.
for a dead boy.
1, 3, 4, 5. And so you get rid of the squad. Lieutenant has 4 wounds.
Okay.
Which would kill him as well.
So I got them both.
You got them both.
All right.
I'm not thrilled on that.
That's fair. All right, so that's 2 more tokens.
It's all right, because
all right,
would have been annoying anyway.
Blasters going into your Redemptor.
Right.
Both of them hit, wounding on 5s because it's strength 8. Nothing.
Ooh.
Dark Lances on 4s. Re-rolling. And 3s. 1 neg 3.
1 5-up. Failed.
8 damage, but 7 damage.
Ooh, he's down to 1.
Ooh. Well, if that's the case, we're just going to start shooting with literally everything and see if we can chip some wounds, buddy.
Yes.
So let's start with the 10 splinter rifle shots. 8, 3s and 6s. No rerolls. Boop, boop, boop. Nothing.
Okay.
And then the 2 splinter cannons in the venom right behind them.
Okay.
These are 3s, but with sustained hits. So I pick one up.
Okay.
And then 6s. Nothing.
Ooh, right. He's in it still barely.
He's doing it, friend. Okay. These boys can shoot. Do they really want to? I don't think so. These can't shoot. These already shot. I guess we could just throw everything in here.
Into the Predator?
Yep. So I have 1 blast pistol coming out of the Archon on 2s. And then on 5s, nothing.
Okay.
And then 3s.
Ooh.
And then 6s. Splinter rifles. Too good.
Nothing.
And then the splinter cannons from the boat. Pick up 2. So 8 hits.
Okay.
And then 6s. Nothing.
Wow. Wow.
OP. They're OP. Let's see. We've got boop boop. I think. Oh, we have this one Dark Lance. It'll hit that.
And the Land Raider?
Yep.
Okay.
On 3s. Nothing.
Oh. You thought it was going to.
Trash. Trash. All right. Well, this comes off because they didn't kill anything. But I think it's charge o'clock, friend.
What you charging?
Well, we're going to spend some tokens because I want my witches to reroll.
Okay.
I want them to reroll.
Yeah, you want to get rid of that dread, don't you?
I do. And he does give me 1 for the witches. And then, is this a rollable charge? It's a rollable. No, it's just outside. Because you were just outside of flamer range. Bam, bam. And then we'll put 1 on him. 4 up. He also gives 1 back for himself.
Okay.
All right. So, the Tantalus doesn't really have any good charges. So we'll start with the Talos going into the Redemptor.
Okay.
5. I don't think a 5 makes. I think I probably need a 6 or a 7. Or a 5 makes. All right.
5 does make.
Will you go ahead and move those up there for me, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
And then I'll take my token back. All right. I'm going to spend a CP, and we're going to charge with the witches. We're just going to tag...
Centurions?
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
That should get you in.
How bonkers are these in melee?
Centurions, their melee profile, 3 attacks each, strength, they go on a 4-up, strength 5, AP -1, 2 damage each.
3 attacks each.
So you got 9 attacks, have to hit on a 4-up, strength 5, which I don't know, your toughness has got to be
3.
3.
But I have a 4-up invuln, so your AP isn't gonna
matter.
Right.
And then they are
so I'm not necessarily
2 damage each, so
that won't matter either.
Okay.
So really, I don't think I need to worry about fighting with them first. I don't know why I spent 1 on him. I was gonna charge with him, but then I just did the witches like a clown.
Harlequin shenanigans.
Right. That boat is gonna charge a Land Raider.
Why not?
10.
That should definitely do it.
Skirt. Tantalus is you goose.
Godzilla it over there.
I think we. Ooh.
Are you gonna charge any with him?
I thought about it.
Okay.
But I don't want you to kill it in melee. I want
Fair
you
enough.
to have to shoot it.
Fair enough.
Because I did think about charging and then tank shocking just to like, haha. I don't know what I need, but we're gonna roll it. Oh, this goes with one of those guys, please, on the 5. We're gonna roll it because the way you're positioned, I think I have to get around you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I roll high enough, we'll worry about it. If I don't, we won't. All right. I think 11's going to make what I need as long as the back of my boat. Yeah, I should be able to clear. No, I can't. I won't be able to. I forgot about the wings being that wide. All right. So I wouldn't have been able to make it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So we can fight. Fight phase.
Is it going to be here?
Yep. And I'm spending this on the Talos.
Okay.
3. It's going to be 5, 10 attacks. It's going to be 4s re-rolling and then 5s.
Okay.
But no re-rolls on the wounds. And they're 3 damage each.
Okay.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh, that was... Well, the re-rolls really had a good conversion. I only had like 3 hits, and then I converted it into 7.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4 neg 3s.
4 5-ups. He's dead.
Okay.
Does he go boom? Oh, I could still spend. Oh no, I already used it on the other one.
It's once per phase. We're in a new phase.
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna do it for that.
Okay.
Vengeful Animus.
And you'll just do a D3 to my guys. 2. 5 up, feel no pain. Make 1. Will you spin him down to 4, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to hand you this. Please put this by them. For the rest of the game, I no longer have to spend tokens on them. They count as if they always have them.
Yep.
That's the only, like, that's their ability. They're the only ones that get that.
Okay.
This comes up. We didn't spend that, but we did kill. And that one is the 1.5, so that goes back over here. All right. I'm going to hit you with the witches. We're going to start with Lilith because it's funny.
Right.
Hits on 2s, full hit re-rolls. 6s explode twice because they're sustained hits too.
Gotcha.
Well, there's A6. Let's get greedy. I like being greedy. Well, it didn't really change anything.
No.
But I do pick up 2. So I drop 1, I pick up 2. So my 8 attacks turn into 9 hits. And then we're wounding on 2s because our anti-infantry 2 up. 2, 4, 6, 8 neg 4s.
8 neg 4s.
Which should be your 6 up save. And they're just 1 damage each, though.
8 neg 4s. Yep. 6 up save.
4.
You said they're 1 damage each?
Yep.
Okay, so I made 1. How much ones are these bad boys? 4. So 1 is dead.
Okay.
And then 1 has 1 wound remaining.
All right. Here's the first half of the witches. These are on 3s re-rolling. Drop. And then these are on 5s because I'm strength 4.
Okay.
Because Lilith gives them the bonus strength. 1, 2, 3, 4 neg 3s.
4 neg 3s?
Yep.
5 ups? That's cocked.
Yeah, that was impressive, actually.
And there's still how much? 1 damage?
1
each?
damage. Yep.
Okay. 1 is at 2 wounds. The last one's at 2 wounds remaining.
Well, here's the second half of the witches. Re-rolling hits. And then on 5s. This is what they are good at killing is infantry. 1, 2, 3 neg 3s.
3 5 ups. 1 damage each?
Yep.
He has 1 wound.
Yeah, let's go.
That is impressive. So now he gets the bonk back.
Yep, I'm going to take my consolidation because your Land Raider is going to get the bonk also. But
Okay.
I want to get it engaged, and I want to take this objective from you.
10-4. So we will start with Centurion first.
Yep.
4 ups.
Yep.
You get 1.
And then 3s.
Nothing.
Okay.
Land Raider, you said?
You can re-roll a hit or a wound roll.
I'll do the 1.
Yep. There you
There
go.
you go.
4 of embolm. 1 dice.
1 dead. And then Land Raider for his melee profile.
6 attacks hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s.
Yep. 4s. Wow.
Half of them. First half of them, Kyle.
And you said wounding on what?
2s.
2.
4 ups. 2 more die.
2 more die. Woo! Crushed him with some tank treads.
Right. What's the OC on your
Land Raiders OC5?
Oh, okay. My witches are OC2, so
you still get it.
2, 4, 6 plus the boat. Oh, I still have a boat to swing at it. I forgot about that. 4s. Uh-oh. 1 save.
1 save, no AP.
Yep.
2 up.
Let's go.
1. Wow.
Take that damage. Get
1
that boat.
How much? 1 damage?
Yeah.
You brought him down to a whopping 15 wounds, sir. You have scratched him.
I nicked the paint.
Well, sir.
All right. If he falls back, I don't think he's going to, but if he does fall back, you have to make a desperate escape test because of the witches. The tank doesn't, just infantry.
No, the tank's probably going to move on.
And then if he fails his battle shock, he has a 50% chance of dying from desperate escape because of the witches.
Right.
Okay. So I will have bring it down, and I will have this extend the battle lines, and I will hand the turn over to you, sir.
Is that my green die by chance?
Could be.
I'm like, wait, I thought I had it. You're good. So I'm up to 1. Beginning of my turn. We get investigate signals and attempting target. And I have a funny feeling I know what you're going to select for attempting target.
That one.
Right there. Yeah.
Although coming over here is also good. Like giving you the points just to draw you in more isn't a bad play either. Like, yes, it'll give you points, but this is arguably not some place you want to move some of this stuff. Because these boys are... Ooh, you just get on it.
I'm wondering if I do spend the 1 CP to get rid of tempting target.
That's fair. Well, I'll let you decide.
I'm going to.
Okay. Because I'd have to decide. It's actually real tempting for me to take that one. It is such
Cleanse.
a tempting target. And you controlled 1 objective.
We got cleanse and investigate signals.
Investigate. Nope. Attempting target you got rid of. And then select missions. Cleanse. Ooh, that's not a good combo right now, sir.
No, but I can do investigate signals in 2 spots right now, so that's okay.
Half of the boys. Kyle, if you're not busy, I want you to look at the new detachment they made for Drukhari and the rules, and I want you to tell me if it does or doesn't look like it just has my name written all over it.
He's going to go here.
Yeah, he is. Let's go. Let's go, son.
We're going to move him just a little
bit.
Let's
do it.
They're going to go just to pile in. They are going to be my investigate signals over here.
You got to be wholly within 9 inches of a table
the
edge.
Corner. That's right. Forget.
Yep, but they could touch the objective if you wanted to slam one up here.
Yeah, we'll chain them.
Yeah, well, it was one of these boys, just so your character's not right up front. And then they could cleanse.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
Cleanse that.
And don't forget they're sticky, so those guys could actually just move off and grab you the investigate for that corner.
Which is what I'm going to have them do.
Yeah.
Just scoot here. Because they don't have that big of movement. The captain's squad, though, he's going to move right here. That way they can start fucking up with them. How do I want to do my... Oops, I took out my mic. Sorry about that, guys. I will be -1 to hit if I do fall out of combat with my Land Raider, but I
almost... So my buddy Kyle's watching, and I just told him to look up the new detachment, and he was like, fuck you and Lance.
Oh,
because like that's what I've been telling him the whole time, is like, if this army had Lance, like I could make this work so much. And they just gave it to me. And he's just like, I hate this so much. Alex and yeah.
We are going to go my Land Raider.
Alex, I don't want to hear you complain about ballistic skill 3 when you can get stuff hitting on 2s, man. Come on.
Can you move my Land Raider right where your tape measure is?
I sure will. You're falling back with it?
Yeah. He will be -1 to hit, which...
Do you have a fall back and shoot thing?
No. Well, I got to look at the core strat, and I don't have one for Iron Heads or Iron Storm.
Do you There's no core strat that does it.
Yeah, then I don't have
Okay,
one.
okay. That's fine. I just want to make sure.
Nope, you're good. Let me get that one die because that's for him.
Oh.
No, that one.
Oh, yeah.
You're good.
There you go. I got you, buddy.
We're good on those at least, so I can move them out of here.
Low brown, yeah. Imagine being classy and bonking people.
Right.
There is no gun, only bonk.
We are gonna start with.
Oh my god, dude.
And it's because my Tech Marine's right there. He's also gonna have lethal hits on the Predator. We're gonna start with him into here.
The Predator?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this has stealth, just so you know. It's just -1 to hit. Oh, what's getting oaths?
Huh?
What's getting oaths?
I forgot. See, you gotta remember me on this. We are going to oath. You know what? We're gonna oath that.
Okay, this has 1 wound left.
Oh, never mind.
I
was gonna ask it that. I thought it was for the witch for the pink die.
No.
We're gonna oath those guys.
That makes more sense. Yes.
Because if it has 1 wound left, then I could not worry about it.
Right.
So Pred's going. Everything from the Predator is going into the Talos units. There.
Yep. I will not worry about -1 to wound because you have lethal, and it just is what it is.
We're gonna start with the Hunter Killer Missile. 2 up. 6. That's perfect.
That auto wounds, buddy.
Auto wounds. D6 damage.
Oh, I got to save, but I failed to save. How much damage?
5 damage.
Feel no pains. I take 4 of it.
That'll work. The 2 las cannon sponsons. We're gonna roll them each here. 3s. Good. What's your toughness again?
7. So it'll be on 3s.
I'm gonna re-roll that 1.
Yep. For your detachment.
Both go through. My AP -3.
Roll damage.
D6 plus 1 damage.
Yes, sir.
Each. Wow.
What'd you get?
2 1s.
All right.
So 4 damage.
Well, I can roll it all on him then. He takes 2 of it. He has 1 left.
All right.
Feel no pain's too good, Kyle.
The main las gun. 3. We're good.
Okay.
And you said your toughness 7.
7.
So
Yep.
2s. We're good. AP -3.
Damage.
D6 plus 1.
Do it.
That's better. 6.
You killed 1 of them. He doesn't explode.
Okay. I'll take still.
Oh, his arm
He's
fell
done
off.
firing for that. We
Oh,
are
no,
going to do the Ballistus Dreadnought into the other one.
Okay.
Everything.
You got it.
We are going to do a crack missile.
Do it.
2 shots, 3 up. Iron Storm reroll for that 1 that missed. There we go.
That's an auto wound. The 6 is an auto wound.
All right.
Right, because your dude gives out lethal?
Yep.
Okay.
You said 7, so I need 4.
Okay.
No. So you got just the 1.
AP?
2.
I make
2.
it.
You make it. Heard. Yep. Last cannons, 2 3-ups. 1 goes through.
Oath. Reroll your 2.
Thank you. Oath.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. It was meant to be.
Yes, it was.
And then 3s? Is it twin length?
No.
Oh, all right.
Actually, no, it's not.
I failed to save. Go ahead. What's damage?
D6 plus 1. 4.
He takes 4.
Perfect. And Stormbolter, you are in rapid fire range.
Yes, I am.
So we got 3s.
Hey, Kyle, it isn't taking him a whole shooting phase to kill 2 Talos. What's your deal, dude?
Rub it in. 3 rolls. Take that. And then I need 5s. Twin length.
Yeah.
3. No AP.
3 ups. And 5 up. I take 0 damage because I make 2
Ooh.
saves and 1 feel no pain.
We are going to shoot the intercessors and the
They're
tech.
cleansing.
Oh, yeah, they can't shoot. Never mind.
If you want to shoot, you can, but then you
No.
just don't get the cleanse points.
No, I want cleanse points.
Okay.
Forget about them. He's in melee. These guys are going into this unit.
Okay. Do they have lethal?
No, I gotta find my heavy intercessor sheet here.
They're like strength 5, neg 1, 2
Yeah.
shots each or something.
And their ability is unyielding to the face of the foe, which is while this unit is in range of an objective marker I control, which
Yep.
it's not. So
We're going to
happens.
spend 1 to give them -1 to wound, friend.
1 for -1. Okay. I'm checking to make sure there is nothing else I want to do. I could. And this is a strat because I can use my captain's ability for one. Mercy is weakness, which is until the end of turn. Each time a model in your unit makes an attack that targets a unit below starting strength.
I'm not below starting strength.
I was just going to ask that. Okay.
No, because they have 2 models.
Okay.
You count model count. If it was 1 model, you'd count wound count.
10-4.
Yep.
So we're not going to do anything then.
All right.
So I do have the heavy bolter in this one.
Yes, sir.
We will start with that.
3 shots hitting on 3s. 6s explode.
2.
And then wounding on 6s because of the -1 to wound, sir.
Nothing.
All right.
And then the rest is 4 with how many shots? 3, 2 each. 2, 4, 8. 3s. Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah. Wounding on 6s. Kill them. Kill them all.
1-6. AP -1.
Make it.
You got it. Captain with his Mastercrafted Heavy Bolt Rifle. 2 shots on a 2-up. 2s on the dot. Strength 5, so I need 5s.
Okay.
1. AP -1. 2 damage.
Make it.
Good. Well, not good, but
Right. Fine. It's fine.
right. Land Raider.
Can't shoot. Fell back.
That's right. I'm trying to make sure if there's anything else that has to shoot, which I don't think so. So we are charge phase.
Only bonk.
And the only thing really that's eligible to charge is these guys.
That's not something
And I'm not wanting
you
to.
really want to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. So,
like, you might chip some wounds, but like I said, they're swinging 10 attacks. It's going to be 4s re-rolling and then 3s, and it's going to be -3 for 3. So it's just going to be save or die.
Ain't going to be really helpful either.
Right.
Nope. We shall be set.
All right.
So I did get cleanse and
you got
investigate.
One corner for investigate, yeah? And 1 objective for cleanse. Boop, boop.
Yep.
All right. So round 3. Here we go.
Oh, I forgot my Centurion fight.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I fight first.
Let's go for it.
So I'm just going to take her 8 swings.
Which should kill him anyway.
I'm not going to... Yeah, I'll say that's fine. I'm not going to empower her.
Yeah, well, with the 1 left, I'm not too worried about it.
All right, so I control 1, I control 2, I control 3. Select missions. What do we have? We got these last time. I get a command point. And I got to bring those in this turn. Deploy teleport homers.
Ooh.
Lame. And defend stronghold.
That's easy for you.
Also kind of lame, though. All right. All right. Well, points do be points, am I right?
That's the name of the game, I heard.
So first we're going to move here.
Contest it. Well, you take it, I think.
No. I don't remember. I don't remember if they're OC 1 or 2, but you're 2 for sure. I know that.
Yeah.
So I'll have to look, but after I charge, we'll see. Let's see. Oh, I do have those handsome fellas too. Okay, we can do this. What do we want to do with these witches? They get to move. I think we'll just move them here. Is what we'll do.
Keep them hit a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though I'm going to probably just about face with that Land Raider and just light them up.
I have it my way. It's not going to be there. Defend, stronghold, deploy, teleport.
The Emperor protects, good sir.
That's fair. He do that, I hear. He do be protecting. Actually, we will get these boys out. We're going to move them right here because it's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my confused dance.
It's all good. I have one too, and it's literally like, he looked like Lurch from the Addams Family.
Right on, dude. All right, so that'll go there. Can he clear? He can if I go this way. So he'll be within 6 of the center. So I could do homers there.
Your witches could do it too if you don't want them to attack.
That's fair. They can, and they don't really have good charge targets. This is coming right here.
Oh, you're going to get up close and personal, aren't you?
Yeah. We're going to do what we can. Will you do me a favor and move those handsome fellas a little bit closer to the big dudes there?
These ones?
Yep. They move 7, so we just need to be an inch away. We're going to go honking and bonking. So I don't really have good targets with you. So
I mean, there's nothing really good charge-wise.
Move you here,
besides
and I could
him
do
and
homers
these
into
here.
your deployment zone. All right. So these get to come down. We're going to bring them way downtown. Actually, we're not. We're going to bring them more like this.
Shoot the J.
All right. Right. Yeah. All right. Bam, bam. Because I think that's my movement phase. We're going to go into shooting. You can have one. You can have one. Does he give me one for the Tantalus? It doesn't. They don't need one, so we'll bank one. I think that's where we're at. All right, shooting phase. Off rip, I'm going to spend 1 CP. They're going to grenades. Here.
To the lovely Land Raider.
You bet. 4 ups or mortal wounds. Why is the Raider running? I don't know, because it was scared, dude. It takes 3 mortal wounds, sir.
3 mortals, so you've got him down to 13. Or 12, I mean.
Yeah.
The Raider's not running. He's strategically placing himself somewhere better.
He's just getting ready for the next turn. We'll do a Dark Lance on 3s. Good talk. They're going to shoot it.
Ping, ping, ping.
On 3s because they didn't move. And T12?
For the Land Raider, yes.
It's going to be 3 neg 3s on the Land Raider, sir.
3 5-ups. Oh, failed.
All 3?
All 3.
Bam! It's very dead.
It is dead.
That's 11, 14, 20 damage.
I am going to pop my
yeah, he is.
Vengeful Animus one for the 1 CP.
Yeah.
Because that's the best thing I can do with it.
Well, let's start right here. Is he D6? I think he's D6.
Deadly Demise D6, I think. Let's see. Yes.
All right, so that squad's dead.
Oh, this is good.
Let's go.
Next squad.
Let's go here. Right here.
1.
All right. 1 guy dies. Chronos.
4.
Feel no pains. He takes 3 of it. So he's going to have 4 left. My Raider here.
4.
It'll have 6 left. All right. And then the Tantalus.
6.
All right. It has 12 left, sir. He's a meaty boy.
I'll take having that 6 blow up on him, though. That still helped.
That was hilarious. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Hey, see, it wasn't a good spot. Didn't run.
All right. The sergeant is shooting the boys because he has a splinter weapon, and then these are shooting there.
Okay.
So the sergeant hits on 3s, re-rolling because I empowered them. Okay. And then he wounds on 3s because they're anti-infantry. 1 save. No AP.
3
Nice. 4, 6. We're going to get 8 shots into this handsome fella.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Good conversion. 6 hits. And we're going to wound on 4s. And each wound is just 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 12 damage, sir.
Does he blow up? That's a 6. Wow. Oh, this is bad. What's his deadly demise? He is a D3 deadly demise.
All right, so where do you want to start? Here or your boys?
We'll start with your guy first.
Okay. Get a 3.
Hold on.
Get a 3.
Maybe.
All right.
1.
He doesn't take it.
My guys. 1. So 1's down to 1.
Okay.
And then one of my guys over here has 1 remaining.
Okay, I got you here.
Thank you.
6, 5. And then they get their a token. They get their D6 or their 6-inch move.
To scurry away.
Right. And then I got one for killing the Land Raider.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't need that one anymore, huh? I was not ready for that. I guess this is just going to shoot here. 3, 6.
All I was to say is we're still in shooting phase, aren't we?
Yeah.
So lots happened.
Drop 1, but I pick it up.
Okay.
Wounding on 6s because it's like strength 2. 2 neg 1s for 2 damage each.
2 neg 1s for 2 damage each. So 4 ups. Down to 3.
Gotcha. Boop, boop, boop. All right. That shot. I don't really need them to. Do we homers? Or do we take the homers in the middle of the board? Well, this handsome fella gets to shoot. So he's going to shoot here.
Okay.
And then the flamer will go there.
Okay.
So the haywire on 4s, no rerolls. 2 hits. And then 4s, twin linked.
Ooh.
Twin linked. It's dead.
It's dead.
Yep, because it's haywire.
Does it go boom?
Come on.
No. No boom.
And then the flamer, 3 auto hits on 3s, 3 neg 1s.
3 neg 1s?
Yep.
I make it.
Nice. And then this lad stays juiced up for the rest of the game because he killed the unit.
You've gotten rid of a lot of my heavy artillery stuff, which this is going to put the game in a real big spin.
All right. So I think what we do is we homers here because that just happens in the shooting phase.
Yep.
And then we full send here. 3, 6. It's going to be 9 shots. They haven't lost any models, or have they?
We've lost 1.
Yep. So it's just 9 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Drop 1.
Ooh.
Drop 1. So it's 3, 6, 7 neg 2s for 2. You're going to want to roll these 4 because he's got a 2-up base save, if I remember right, doesn't he?
Yes. So
Yep.
here we'll do
4 first.
We'll do 1 at a time here.
Okay.
You
That's
said
fine
there
too.
how much minus what?
-2.
So 5.
Good. Good.
Nope.
Dead.
Dead. Good.
Good.
Dead.
Good.
Good.
Nice. Man. They wanted it. They wanted to stay alive. Oh, that's fine. You just bumped the Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
It's
I was
just
like,
a light.
thought I broke something.
No, it's just a light. I just wanted to make sure it didn't shut like the charger for the computer off. Okay, those handsome fellas are going to shoot the guys right in front of them.
I will do the free strap armor of contempt. For
Okay.
them, just
They're going to
for
hit
why
on
not?
4s re-rolling because they're juiced up. And then these are going to wound on 5s re-rolling because they're twin linked. 6s are dev wounds.
Okay.
All right. We didn't get any, so let's re-roll. Nothing.
Nothing.
And then the 2 liquefiers because I have flamers too. 2, 4, 6. And these are on 5s re-rolling because they're twin linked. 1, 2. And then 3, 4. 4 saves, no AP because of armor of contempt.
Freeze. All good.
All right. Well, sir, it's charge o'clock.
Let's do it.
Going in.
Yep. Snake eyes. No. That would
He-
have been funny if it was.
It would have, but he does get the reroll because he's token.
Right.
They're
These
gonna
guys should be in.
they're
no
gonna
matter
charge. Yep, 6. All right. The question is, what do we need here? We need a 9. Let's roll it.
What. Brisket for the biscuit.
Oh well. Do we
No, you
cheeky
can't charge over here, so
cheeky do that? No, because it's doing. I think we send the venom because it's funny. Yeah, 8 should make, and then we'll tank shock with it.
yeah, that's hot.
We'll spend my last CP. We'll tank shock. We'll get 7 dice because it's strength 5, and that's higher than your toughness.
Yep.
5 ups are immortal. And I'm just trying to clear off that last dude, and I do with 3 mortal wounds, sir.
So you just get rid of the intercessor, not the tech marine.
Yep. The intercessor dies, and then the tech marine will take one of the mortals because the mortals splash over, but he doesn't die.
Nope, he puts him at 3 left.
F what, Kyle? It's turn 3, Kyle.
Yeah, major turn 3 for you.
All right. 2-2. We'll start there. I got a couple tokens. I don't need to spend them on either unit, so we'll start over there.
Okay.
5. And 5 is 10. 4 is re-rolling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling. Drop 3. And then 3s because I'm strength 8. 1, 2, 3 neg 3s, 3 damage each.
3 neg 3s, 3 damage each. And is that even with my armor of contempt?
If you're spending it again,
It lasts the whole phase.
that was I shot them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not popping it again.
Okay.
So 3 dead each.
Yep.
That hurt.
He'll come over. He only has 5 attacks, but he is re-rolling. And then 3s. And that'll be 1 neg 3 for 3.
1.
Should be 5 up.
Yep.
Get it. Get it.
2.
All right. Well, he's dead.
No. Doesn't matter. Pretty sure that's about to be it there, because the only thing that can fight back is over here.
Yep.
Which we'll start with the captain. And he has the mastercrafted power weapon, so that's 6 attacks. 2s. There we go.
All right. And then 5s. Right? Because he's
Strength
T7.
5. I'm strength 5.
Yep, I'm T7.
So 5s. 2.
AP 2.
Yep. 2
5
damage.
ups. Make 1. 2 damage, you said?
Yes, sir.
5 ups. Make 1. So will you spin him down 1 wound, please?
Yep. And then the other 2.
Only bonk, Kyle. Just wait till my whole army has lance.
3s. Only go 2 through. 5s. Nothing.
Okay. Well, I got a little teleport, Homer. I'm going to defend my stronghold because you're not going to be able to get over here.
Yep.
Your turn.
This is probably not going to be an eventful turn 3 for me.
You got 1 objective.
I draw extend battle lines.
Okay.
And capture enemy outpost.
And you've already spent the CP to dump 1, right?
Yep, so I'm kind of stuck with these 2. I don't think I can do anything with either of them. Because... yeah, this is going to be interesting. I can at least see your Archon. So my Vindicare is just going to move up to the top floor for this turn.
Yep. Yep.
They're already in combat. I mean, we can move these guys to shoot. So
oh, no, you can't. Never mind. I forgot I had models on here. I was like, shit, you could actually potentially take that.
No, I can't even shoot you if I go that. Well, unless I go up top, but that's not going to matter. Let's just move them over here. And break them, why don't I?
Hey.
They got grab a summer. They'll be all right.
We're just talking about breaking models, man.
So, now to... we're going to give your Archon oath a moment.
Yep, the whole unit gets it, for sure.
Because my Vindicare is going to be the one shooting into him.
Now, does he benefit from oaths, or is it like a specific keyword to benefit from oaths?
Pulling up his keywords now. Because I am not too sure. I don't think he does benefit from oath.
I think you have to have like Adeptus Astartes or Space Marine or something.
Yeah, the only thing that it would share right now is Imperium and Infantry. Well, not even Imperium, just Infantry. So I'm going to say it negative.
Okay.
But his...
all right, it's working. Cool.
abilities, he has Dead Shot. Each time this model makes a ranged attack with if a critical hit score is scored, add 3 damage to the characteristic of that attack. Excuse me. After this model has resolved its range attack, select one enemy unit that was hit by it, and that unit must take a battle shock test. And it has Shield Breaker. Once per battle, when selecting targets for this model's Exodus rifle, it can fire a Shield Breaker round. If it does, until the end of phase, each time this model makes an attack with that weapon, no saving throw of any kind can be made against it.
Okay.
So we are going to do that Shield Breaker ability into your Archon.
Yep.
And I can do the Dead Shot too, it sounds like. Range weapon. Exodus rifle is 1 on a 2-up. Strength 5.
So 3s.
AP -2, 3 damage. Or no. AP -3, D3 plus 3 damage.
What was it about not being able to do saves?
Once per battle, when selecting targets for this model's exit route, if you can fire that a Shield Breaker round. If it does, until the end of phase, each time this model makes an attack with this weapon, no saving throw of any kind can be made against that attack.
And you're using that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't even get to roll a die.
So D3 plus 3.
Yeah. He's very dead.
6. Yes, perfect.
Moral victories.
Yes, just because of his fun little shenanigans. That was the exciting shooting phase. I can't charge anything, so it's go straight to the fight phase.
All right. It's your turn, so I get to bonk first there.
Yep.
4's re-rolling. Consistency. Drop 3. On 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll probably want to one at a time them.
Yeah.
Because your first 2 guys are going to have a 6-up, and then your captain will have his 4-up.
Correct.
So there's 4 total.
4, 6.
Nice.
1 goes through. 6. 6.
That
was 4 of them?
That's 4 of them.
So how much
I killed
damage?
1.
You killed 1. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spicy, dude.
Now my fight back. We got the 3 attacks from the one heavy intercessor.
You bet.
3s. And what's your toughness?
7.
5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Captain with his mastercrafted power weapon. 6 attacks. 2s. That's hot. And you said 7. I need 5s again. 2. AP -2. 2 damage, sir.
2 5-ups. 4 feel no pains. Is he at 3, so I can roll him off here? Boop. He takes 2. Will you spend him down to 1, please?
Yes, sir.
Feel no pains. Too good, friend.
And then it's your turn.
All right.
I didn't get anything for
Right.
extend battle lines or capture enemy outpost.
1, 2, 3. Select missions.
So I do
Behind enemy lines. And assassinate.
which is very doable here for you.
Yeah,
since I only got
we can
2
kill a
characters
character.
left.
Right. All right. So hopefully those guys can finally do something. I can't complain, actually. And I'm at 2 CP. I don't know where my CP marker went because I gained 1 in your turn and I just forgot to move it.
You're all good.
They're going to advance, so I get to move 10.
They're just going to come over and make sure the job's done.
Yeah. Lilith is going to come clap some cheeks. That's what she do. You got that infantry keyword, she coming for you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and really all you're going to do is probably swarm them. Try to, at least.
I gotta get there is the main thing, because I gotta get 2 units in your deployment zone. And then this guy will advance, but he gets to reroll because he's empowered. I'll reroll it. 5. So he'll get to move 12. So he'll just come up here like this. And then that's sticky, so I still control it. I can stay there.
You have every objective but my home one, pretty much.
Yep. And we'll just
beep. And take it away.
Yep. And then we're just gonna move into the shooting phase. Because I get to shoot you because they're monsters.
Yep.
The flamers, 4 auto hits on 5s re-rolling. Okay. 3 neg 1s. And they're 1 damage.
1 damage, so yeah. one's down to 1.
And then these are on 5s because I'm engaged. But I am re-rolling because they're empowered. So 2 hits, and then these are on 6s, right? Because those are T6.
Yes.
But if I get a 6, you just take the damage. There's 1, and they're twin linked. That guy just dies.
Okay, so captain's the only thing left in that squad.
Slapped in my captain. All right, charge phase. I will spend the one I just generated from killing them on the witches to reroll charges. 7. 7 will make. How far does 7
get that gets you in?
So we're gonna move him way up there, and then move Lilith right here so we can make sure she gets in, and then everybody else will just get in. Because when I pile in, I'm just gonna activate Lilith, get her into combat. She's gonna activate her once per game to get 12 attacks,
which should kill him.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. On 2, 6s explode twice because it's funny.
Yep.
Let's grab these 2 6s. Let's go fishing for 6s. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo! I dropped 3, but I pick up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay.
Good night. And then auto wounding on 2s because they're anti-infantry.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
18?
18 invulns for 1 damage each.
8. So here's 10. I should just roll the how much? They're 1 damage each?
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to roll 18 of them at one at a time.
There you go.
No AP?
No, they're invulns. They're neg 4.
Oh, so 4s? All right, so good. 1. 2. Oh, he's good. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. I still got 8 more to go.
He's like 7 wounds, isn't he?
He's 6. So you need
they're
1
pretty
more.
Chunky. I know that.
You just need 1 more here. We'll just here's 4. You got it. He's dead.
There's the assassinate. All right, so we destroyed an enemy character. We got 2 units behind enemy lines. And we can call it here if you want, man. Because you really can't score anything at this point.
Only thing, unless I get like bring it down, and that's not even worth it at this point.
You're going to struggle to get that.
Yeah.
Just because of where you're positioned.
Yeah, I'm kind of boned, so I'm pretty sure it is game, sir.
All right, buddy.
Good game, sir.
Couple things real quick, because we always try to do an after-action review. Give me a second.
You're all good.
Close this out. One of the things I try to do is make sure we do after-action reviews, so we can all just kind of get better, see where we could have done things differently.
Nope, and I do appreciate any feedback. I do think I might switch my thing up to the Gladius Task Force.
Yep. Well, you're going to want to fall back and shoot for 1. That's really useful, and that is a strat in that detachment.
Which is probably why I'm going to probably bring it. I just wanted to run the Iron Hands one more time to see if it was legit. I mean, and it is a solid formation, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But for what I'm doing, Gladius might be the best way to go for me.
The downside for this game for you is how I run my army specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just how I run them. It just really is going to make a lot of Marine armies struggle. Because if you have infantry, I have tools that will make you scoop up infantry, as you saw. And then if you have vehicles, I have things that will make you just scoop up vehicles. Where I hit a snag is because of how I run my list.
Right.
If you have bikes, if you have beasts, like non-infantry, non-vehicle keywords. So I struggle real hard into orcs that are bike heavy. I struggle real hard into demons with monsters. Because most of my stuff is just anti-infantry anti-vehicle, you're just picking it up.
Right. Versus like with Marines, obviously, I don't have anything with a monstrous keyword besides what Gilliman.
I assume he still has it, yeah.
Right,
and maybe the Lion,
which I'm not gonna obviously be running him.
right?
And Gilliman right now, I think is too points wise. He's too expensive for what he does. And I'm not saying I've ran him a few times. He's not bad in 10th, but to commit that big of a points hit,
Right.
I'm better off filling it in with other stuff. As for balance wise, I do like how your Drukhari did come out swinging.
Yeah.
I was not, I mean, again, I probably was underestimating him a little bit right now just because I haven't faced them in 10th.
Right.
But it was still a good game. It gave me an idea of what I need to do.
Well, and we get to learn, and that's
Yes.
the other important thing. The main thing is that, like, man, I've played against a lot of Space Marine players, and they almost all of them do the same thing. Like, they see the middle of the board, and they immediately put something really big there, and they're just like, this is mine.
Right.
And when they do that, that allows me to do exactly what I did and come around and then get things into it that I want to.
Right. And it's without, even with Armor of Contempt, with Smokescreen, because I do have a few things that even have it, I can still only last so much. But
Right.
when you're running anti-infantry,
right, anti-infantry, anti-vehicle, it's just like you can't.
I got nothing to win besides trying to hope you mess up on your throws.
So the main thing is that, like, when you're playing specifically against a lot of elf armies,
Mhm.
I would probably avoid the middle of the board because that's where I want you.
Okay.
Right? Like, I want you in the middle of the board because that allows me to not have to spread my army out.
Right.
So as soon as you come to the middle of the board, I can cut the table in half, and that's what I did turn 1 and turn 2.
Right.
I didn't really push past here.
No. You kept me pretty much from going from this line.
I just took this half of the table and then just worked my way over. Once I had this cleared out, then I started fanning this way. So once you commit to the middle of the board, that's where I'm like, okay, I've got you. This is where I want you.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can just start going around you and taking pieces a little bit at a time.
Right.
Whereas if you'd have kept that Land Raider over here,
which I was thinking about putting him there, but my biggest thing was, I know, obviously, and it goes to being center of the board, getting him in there with what was in him and dropping it right there was great. It was just the anti-infantry stuff was what
Lilith came in, did what she do when she hit the Centurions. The Land Raider stayed, but we just took away all the scoring units that you put in the middle of the board. And that's one of those, like, you'd have almost been better off keeping the Centurions in the Land Raider for a turn.
And then moving them out.
And then next turn, moving the Land Raider or moving them out and doing charges and stuff. Like,
right.
So it's just one of those, like, again, like, my experience with Marine players is they tend to overcommit to the middle of the table. And you just need to kind of ease off that gas a little bit with the middle of the board.
Mm-hmm.
If you do throw something up there, like, you want the bare minimum of what you need to put up there if you got to score points. Or if you just have something that's so tanky that you know it's going to last.
Right.
You know, like if you could get a Redemptor there, that would have been arguably better just because of the damage reduction. Like, yes, I have anti-vehicle, but it took me
a lot to still
shooting
into
with multiple units and charging. And it was just like, oh my gosh, this thing.
Right.
You know, so it's one of those, like, if you got to go with something big, go with like a Redemptor, something with damage reduction with a 2-up save. Don't, like, if you need those Centurions for something,
they're there for essentially mobile vehicle takeover for, because I really was even almost contemplating playing the Land Raider in reserves with everything in it.
So and that's what I was gonna say is, like, the other thing is, like, maybe don't put the Centurions in there, just put those in reserves.
Right.
Like, with as slow as they are, you don't necessarily need them up the table. Like, that's why I put these in reserves, this one unit. Because it wasn't that I was like, I'm going to get him. It was more just like, these things move 7 inches. They're not exceptionally fast.
Right.
If he gives me a good target, I can just drop here. And then I just cleared 14 inches of movement that I wouldn't have had to have done.
Right. You know? Yeah. And that too, and the whole, I'm not used to doing a lot of stuff in strategic reserves or deep strike.
Right.
Terminators, I'm used to doing it. I know Aerial Ventress gives deep strike to one unit, and trying to flash them in Centurions on
Right.
that would just be ridiculous. But
Yeah, Kyle just said, don't like if you're playing against me, just don't touch the middle of the
I will keep that advice.
It's one of those like, and it's so a good example is the last league we did, which was the first 10th league, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to play Marines, I think one of the later rounds. I think it was 3.
Okay.
And I'd never played this kid before, but I played with a couple of his buddies and super nice guy.
Right.
But one of his buddies is like, oh, what are you going to do? Like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I already know how this game's going to go. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. I said, I'm looking at his list and I'm like, this unit or this unit is going to hit the middle of the table. And he's just going to be like, this is mine. Ha, ha, ha.
Right.
I said, and then he's just going to like spread everything else out around it. And I'm going to be able to just pick off onesie twosies. I said, in turn 3 is going to be where I hit the gas. And that's just like this game. Like turn 3, I hit the gas. And that's when I kind of like get my traction.
Right. Right.
And sure enough, man, like turn 1, he moved that there. Turn 2, like I walked him through the first 3 turns of the game, and the guy was just like, I don't know how you do this. And I'm like, I just play a lot, man.
Right, and that's what all it comes down to too. Versus you have probably years of experience playing the game versus me. This is my second going into year 2 of playing, and probably my 10th game of 10th edition overall.
Well, and the other thing too is like throughout 8th and 9th, there was a period where over the span of a year, I probably quite literally played almost 1,000 games.
See, I don't get that. I wish I had the luxury.
Well, I used to run a game store, so it was just like I would have the people coming in, and so it was just like that's what I did most of the time. But yeah, and if you're fairly local, man, you're always welcome to come by. We don't have to stream every game. I just wanted to get one in.
No, I no problem streaming it. I got like 9,000 points of Space Marine, so I could easily maneuver something different. And no, you're not far at all. You're like a 30-minute top drive.
Well, we're going to shut down stream. Hope everybody had fun. Hey, had a chance to look at the new Drukhari. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. So the data slate, when I first saw it, I was just like, this sucks, right? I'm talking to you, Kuba. Steven is his name. And I was like, this is junk. But then later I saw that they actually added an attachment to the index, and I'm going to stream on that in a little bit here. We're going to have a discussion about that. But my quick reaction to the new detachment is like, that literally has my name on it. Like, I'm pumped for the detachment. So I'll be on live again within the next half hour or so, and we'll kind of touch on that. Until then, we'll see you guys later.